My name's Jayne Marshall and my play is The Lives and Loves of Vera Dymond. Vera Dymond is an ex-Blackpool cabaret star and she's about to make a comeback. So you'll find her rehearsing in a garage for a comeback gig at the Ring a Bells pub in Stalybridge. And this time around she's got two young, quite very young backing singers that her manager Vic has thought is a good idea to revamp the act. And Vera's none too happy because she believes there's only one place in the limelight, there's only one lead singer on that stage.
Sadly Vegas.
Yes, but this is our first step on the road to, you know...
What? Stardom?
Well, Blackpool. Vic says that
love. The streets of Blackpool are hardly paved in gold. More like smackheads and mobility scooters.
We are sharing the stage with a living legend. Vera Dymond.
Oh, please. Legend in her own lunchtime, maybe.
So as the rehearsal progresses during the night, her past, there's things that trigger past memories, and her past will literally come onto the stage to haunt her and to remind her of what's happened and what went wrong. Well, Vera has been a character that's been stuck in my head for quite a long time. Blackpool's always been a place that I know quite well. It's where I've had most of my holidays or day trips as a youngster. So there's a lot of cabaret singers that we saw along the way, and Vera, I think, encompasses a lot of forgotten talent and a sort of era that's passed in terms of glamour.
Chances are the has been watched up anyway.
Of course she will. She has to. I mean, she is the legend.
Yeah, you said.
Yeah, it was an interesting process with Vera. The play originally started off as a 15-minute play quite a while ago, and it was a complete story in one. But bringing it through this process, it got to rehearse reading last year, and it's quite different this year to what it was last year. It was a little bit fluffy last year. So it's become a lot darker, and what I realised is that these past memories that keep haunting her need to actually be shown on stage. So it's become quite different in that respect, and there's a lot of comedy in there, but it's used as a device for Vera to cover up, I think, what's happened in her past.
Come on, love. Forget about the old bag. This is our big chance.
We'll see about that.
And I have to credit this to a friend of mine who came up with this line, and I think this is what started off the very opening scene for Vera. There's a friend of mine who came up with this brilliant saying that you can't polish a turd, but you can roll it in glitter. And this is a line that is said that Vera's mum actually says to a very, very young, impressionable Vera when she announces to her mum that she wants to be a singer, she wants to be a star, and that's what mum says to her. That's a great question. It didn't start off as a female-centric piece. It was more to do with looking at the entertainment industry. But I think what's come out of it is the fact that, and it's not necessarily women, but it's how people are treated. They can become famous or nearly famous, but as they get older, they get replaced and they get forgotten about.
She hardly qualifies as living, does she?
But she's...
Past it.
Vic doesn't think so.
Renee, love, have you ever heard of the phrase, there's an elephant in the room?
That is not very nice, Caitlin. I mean, Vera might be a little bit, you know...
No. Well, yeah. Well, no. I'll forget about it.
And the fact is that Vera, in her day, was very, very talented and has spent a vast number of years trying to find fame and trying to find that adulation. And I think it's really sad that people can be forgotten, that one minute you're famous and everybody loves you, and then you can just get discarded and it's the next person that comes along. So it says a lot about how we are, perhaps, that we are quite willing to discard people fairly quickly and move on to the next big thing. So it's a little bit sad in that respect, but at the same time I wanted to show that there's still life there, that there's still something there that can be shown, and hopefully it has a satisfying ending, shall we say. Yeah, I'd like to think so, definitely. It's good fun, this particular play. There's a lot to work with. Plus, what's different for me this time round is that although it's not a musical, there's going to be music in the play. There's going to be songs and music written specifically for this play. So I think that makes it attractive to take it out on tour. So I certainly hope that we'll be able to do that. I've had the offer of Brighton Fringe for next year, so that may be the starting point for us. So yeah, hopefully Vera will live on for a long time to come.